Today I'm going to teach you how to stop procrastinating and 10 times your productivity with weekly planning. I've got 5 tips to help you stop procrastinating by using weekly planning that I know will 10 times your productivity. Be sure and stay tuned to the end of the video so you can grab your copy of the Small Business Growth Method, my simple 3-step method for creating a constant flow of leads, consistent and predictable sales, and a thriving business. Okay, let's dive in. Tip number 1, plan your week out in advance. The best time to do this is either on Saturday or Sunday evenings. If you wait until Monday, you are already going hot with things pressing on you. So I take time on Saturday evenings to plan out my week, and I use a specific process that I will share with you in a moment. Now, as a family, we also take about 45 minutes to go through all the big events that will affect the whole family for the week. We have 7 children, so it's critical for us, our family, to take the time to do this, or it's total madness and chaos for the week. Tip number 2, start your planning process by making a list of your top priorities for the week. Ask yourself, what items have to get done this week? You are making a list of the things that matter the most to you. These are the items that absolutely need to get done this week. Keep in mind, priorities should be in alignment with your 90-day goals. If your week's priorities aren't moving you towards achieving your 90-day goals, you should ask yourself if you should really be spending time on them. Secondly, by making a list of all your priority items for the week, it helps to relieve stress. There's something about the process of transferring those nagging thoughts onto paper. That relieves the amount of stress on my mind. I feel a lot more at ease when I do this on a weekly basis. Sometimes not all my priority items make it onto the current week's list, so I keep a running list of priority items, then cross them off when they have been accomplished. Tip number 3, write your must-do items on your calendar first. Must-do items are not your priorities, but things that you do not control during the week. So things such as scheduled meetings, teleconferences, client appointments, kids events, doctor's appointments, dentist visits, etc. These are the events that you cannot control their timing. Put them on your calendar first. Tip number 4, take 2 to 3 items from your priority list for each day of the week and schedule them on your calendar now. Be realistic though. I've found that people can only do 2 to 3 big items from their priority list per day. Now you may be able to do more, or you may be able to do less, but start with 2 or 3, then adjust to suit your individual situation. Now, it doesn't do any good to fill every line of your calendar if you're not getting things done. It causes you to feel overwhelmed. You shouldn't feel overwhelmed from this process. You should feel relieved. Now, I used to think that I had to keep a perfect looking calendar with every line filled and every minute accounted for. But that just isn't reality. Your calendar is a worksheet. It's okay to cross things out and reschedule them. It should be messy. It should be used. You're not a robot. Number 5, and this is for teams, take 15 to 20 minutes to have an alignment meeting early Monday morning with your team. This is a very quick 15 to 20 minute meeting where each team member has a chance to connect with the people they need to coordinate with to achieve their specific priorities during the week. In-depth conversations or strategic planning or specific issues should not be addressed during this alignment meeting. If there is something that needs to be addressed in greater detail, then schedule time to talk about it with only the relevant people. Don't waste everyone's time on items that may not be relevant to them or their job functions. Okay, now you have 5 simple steps to weekly planning that will 10x your productivity. I give you the David Olson promise that if you implement these 5 tips, you'll be able to put a stop to procrastination. You'll 10 times your productivity and that of your team, and it's all thanks to taking a few minutes to have a weekly planning session on Saturday or Sunday night. Now, I promise you that I give you a link for you to grab your free copy of the Small Business Growth Method, my roadmap that's 3 simple steps to predictable growth. It's my 3-step method for creating a constant flow of leads, consistent and predictable sales, and a thriving business. Just visit freakysmartmarketing.com/roadmap. It's my gift to you. And, thank you for watching this video. But I'd like to know, how can I improve my videos? I also want to know, what topics do you want to hear about from me? What are you currently struggling with, and how can I help you? So please remember to like, share, and comment on these videos. And if you would like to contact me directly, just shoot me an email at david@freakysmartmarketing.com. And just go out and get this stuff done, and I'll see you on the flip side.